Cool. Hi, my name is Julien from ThunderCore. About me, I am a software engineer at ThunderCore. I do not work at the protocol level. I work on platform. So what I do is I help develop apps on top of ThunderCore. As such, I'm not the guy to ask about consensus questions or things like that. I'm more interested in telling you about how we're going to bring ThunderCore to the masses. But first, a brief overview of Thunder. ThunderCore is a fast, high-performant, and most of all, well, to me, I think it's really cool, is that it's EVM compliant, or it's EVM compatible. So anything you can do on Ethereum, you should be able to do, you can do on our network. It's founded by at least the core cryptography functions were all designed by Elaine Shi and Raphael Path, right here. First ever permissionless classical consensus protocol. We're a proof-of-stake protocol. We do blocks pretty quickly, which I know you are all interested in. We do block confirmations right now. In the testnet that I have open, which you're going to see later, we are confirming around 1 second, and it's around the same on our soft launch mainnet right now. We do about 1,200 transactions per second on testnet. It's around the same on our mainnet. You can see some comparisons right there. Ton of validators, and we're actually decentralized. Yeah, those are some facts about us. Mass adoption. Mass adoption, that's important to us. I would say what we're about at ThunderCore is bringing blockchain to the masses. Sorry, I'm not good at this. Let me just continue here. Pretend that this makes sense to bring up right now. Our CEO, Chris Wong, he ran a company called Playdom. It was a mobile gaming company. And for that, we kind of have a long history of gaming people at our company. So for us, that's kind of an obvious route that we're looking at. And I think time and time again, gaming and things like gaming have shown that accessibility is key in order for a technology to be brought to the mainstream. I mean, I think of Pong in 1971, got all these people where games were just a programmer hobby to now everyone's playing games, everyone's on a computer. I would say web browsers made the internet popular. Web browsers brought everything to everyone. And I would say that gaming can help make blockchain a little more accessible and adoptable by the masses. So you can see right here, I'm not sure if anyone's familiar, we have a little cat right here. You may be familiar with CryptoKitties. Bringing in CryptoKitties, because CryptoKitties was probably like the first significant thing that started getting people's attention when it came to blockchain. They brought in about an Etherscan, the blockchain transaction record. I think it increased transactions six times when it launched, when it got popular. And I think at the peak, there were about 14,000 daily active users. And so for us, again, going back to what our CEO, Chris, that's huge. I mean, that's crazy. The games are, and if you look even now on DappRadar, you'll see that games are like pretty much the top 10 and more applications. So we just keep looking at this and we're like, okay, it's clearly gaming, there's something there. It's something that's gonna bring people to blockchain. But we're not quite ready, right? I think with CryptoKitties, what CryptoKitties illuminated was that blockchain, Ethereum at the time at least, wasn't really ready. Transactions sped up for everyone, or transactions slowed down for everyone when the CryptoKitties hit the blockchain. It made it a lot more expensive for everyone, and it just in general slowed everything down. So that wasn't good. But it was a great idea. And so we think that if giving developers, oops, wow, that's embarrassing. Giving developers an opportunity to be able to develop on our platform at speed and not have this sacrifice speed or become more expensive. We believe if you remove those bottlenecks, you can obviously enable developers to build some pretty amazing things, like CryptoKitties. So this is something I've been working on for the past few months. It's something called ThunderCore Hub. We launched it in China and India last month. It's been kind of, our mainnet launch recently, slow, it's a soft mainnet launch. But we developed an app that's actually completely decentralized. It's completely run on our blockchain, and it's essentially it's just kind of our idea towards bringing mass adoption to the blockchain. Bringing a little dashboard. We have a wallet. You have quests where you can get free tokens every day, and they're games. They're slots, blocks, and we have this on iOS and Android. It's not out in the US right now, but yeah, we built this tool that will completely manage your wallet for you. You can run all these games. These are sending direct chains. These are sending direct transactions directly to our blockchain. It's cool. This phone needs to charge its battery, but otherwise, right. This is what we've been doing, and it's pretty crazy. I can't show it to you right now because I don't have a whole setup for that. But what I will show you, I think it will be just as illuminating. Will be deploying a smart contract onto the blockchain. These are the games that we have right now. And so yeah, what I'm going to do is actually I'm just going to demo this. So right now on my left side, I have ThunderScan for a testnet. And this is the smart contract for CryptoKitties. There's a bunch of stuff in there, but this is just Kitty core. Oops. It's the base of the contract. You can see this information right here. And you can see our blockchain is going right here, but we'll look at that later. I'm going to briefly show you the account that I'm working on. 1FCB. It's the main account that I'm going to deploy this contract from. And so here we have this open source project. I don't have anything interesting to show you, but we developed with this group called Endless Nameless. They had an app called Cheshire. When CryptoKitties was really popular, you were able to essentially, what they designed was a development environment for CryptoKitties. So you can quickly load up CryptoKitties on your local environment. It would deploy a local chain for you and run it, and then it'll show an API. And I'll show you exactly how that works. We modified the code a little bit to point to our own blockchain. I modified it to point to our testnet. And yeah, what you're going to see right now, you're going to see how it works. I'm going to deploy these smart contracts right now. I think it's deploying. There's multiple contracts within these. But I'll just press this. I deployed it like 5 minutes ago. So you'll see it's compiling. And it's pretty crazy. I mean, when I first started working at ThunderCore, I was coming from Ethereum, so I was used to either working on Rinkeby, which wasn't necessarily as, I would say Ganache wasn't as reliable, or wasn't as much of an exact copy of Ethereum, so it's a little bit misleading. And so it was cool. Oh, that's cool. I already deployed. So I don't know how that long that was, but it was short. It's not technical. That was short. And you can quote me on that. That was short. We were able to, I thought it was really interesting to me with the fact that I could just deploy at least these 3 smart contracts in, I mean, the fact that it took me a couple sentences to get to that point, to me, that was mind-blowing. That's why I'm with this company. I was blown away by their technology. The fact that I could deploy something so quickly and work so quickly. And one of the first things I deployed for our company was actually a chat room, which I think you mentioned. And the fact that we're starting to enable, like companies like ours are starting to enable that it's a mind F. So I'm going to show you this API now. This is a dashboard built completely by Endless Nameless. Let me refresh this, because that's an old version. And so right now, we just have one kitty. You'll see right here, these are the addresses of the deployed contract. You might actually even be able to find it right here. Right there, boom. So that's the deployed contract on our testnet. Used 148,000 gas. And we have the Genesis kitties. I'm going to import some cats because like Genesis is cool, but I want some more cats, you know? So one moment. I'm going to be obnoxious. I'm actually going to deploy this code. Let's see. I'm going to deploy contracts twice. That's obnoxious, I know. Ignore my commits. This is going to be fun. Cool. Sorry about that. But you can see right here, I just have a bunch of IDs. This is what this code does. Sorry for the pause. That's horrible, I know. But these IDs right here, which is some kitties we found cool, as well as just a bunch of other cats right here, are all getting deployed. And as I keep refreshing, you'll see the cats are just getting imported. And these are CryptoKitties provides an API. So the data is essentially just being pulled from their API and then immediately being deployed to our app. Or not to our app, to this API in our blockchain. So these all have owners, and I'm the owner of all of these cats. What I'll do here is I'll bring this back to Remix, connect this interface to the contract, essentially connecting the contract to the deployed contract in our testnet. And you can see now I can completely interact with that contract I just deployed. And then we'll go to, let's say, 6, ID 6, get kitty 6. Great. Is pregnant, supports interface, owner of 6. That's me. So while this talk was mediocre from me, I think it generally explained really what we're trying to get to at, which is that you can deploy things really quickly to ThunderCore. I just deployed smart contracts in a matter of seconds. We were able to see it right here on ThunderScan. And this is something that's possible. I mean, the fact that we're able to have these blocks coming out in here saying less than a second, around a second, to me that means there's so much possible. I mean, if you look on our app, you're playing slots. The slots, maybe you wait an extra 5 seconds, but it feels real time. And I think I'm really excited to see how developers can develop on this. I mean, for me, what I think of is point of sale interactions. You know, you can have someone pay for something right there, and you don't have to wait, for the next confirmation. But yes, that is what I have for you. Does anyone have any questions? No. Okay. Cool. Well, thank you. Cool.